Hello, and thank you for watching. This is Gary. Today is May the 3rd, 2025, and this is an update on the progress of our trading bot. As many of you know, back in December, we started this whole thing with the goal of creating our own custom-made trading algorithm that we could eventually offer to the masses with no upfront cost, something they would access from their own private accounts without having to risk putting money into different platforms and other trading things where they didn't have any access. This will give people full access through their own private exchange accounts. And we've made a lot of progress. Back at the end of March, the core code of the bot was complete. I did post a video earlier in the beginning of April showing some of the back testing results and how it played out. Well, now we've had a full month of live market testing. The month of April, and it's been a good month to be doing live testing. April has been a very difficult month for a lot of traders. It's been very volatile. For example, Bitcoin opened the month of April around 85,000. Chopped around, dropped down to as low as 75K. Chopped around some more, and today we're at about 96,000. We've had the tariff news, other financial news that has, predictions of market crashes and record-setting weeks, and it's been a very volatile month. So this was a perfect month to see if the bot would perform at the same level it did during the 4 months of backtesting, or rather 3 months of backtesting from January through the end of March. So the month of April was good. As you can see right here, the bot did 48 trades. Before I go on, I'm going to say this testing and trading has been done on one specific pair that I like to trade, SUI. SUI, whatever you want to call it. It's a number 11 crypto. There's significant volume on SUI. It's available on every major exchange, actually available on several hundred exchanges, and it can be traded and copy traded on the top 22 exchanges, the ones that we plan to use and access. And 7 of those exchanges are non-KYC for our friends in the US and the European Union and maybe other jurisdictions that can't pass KYC to do various things on crypto platforms and exchanges. So moving forward, we focus on trading SUI because there's a lot of movement. The fees are very low also at this point. It's much cheaper than trading Bitcoin and some of the other major cryptos. So we do have the ability to trade, but I like to try to save on fees and maximize profits. And right now, SUI has been the best for us to trade. So why not stick to it? So you can see the results for April. Although the win-loss rate is only around 40, or a little under 40%, the average win was over 11%. The largest win at 33%, and the losses were much smaller. Also with a very small overall drawdown. This is with 2x leverage as well. So for the month, including exchange fees being deducted and the account compounding with each trade, the overall profit for May was 192%. Phenomenal result. And when we compare this to the backtest results, similar win-loss rate and similar averages on the win. So the backtesting was accurate. The bot's performing great. What I want to do now, and I don't want to make this a very long video, but I also set up a replay from April 1st, and I'm going to let the bot start trading so you can see it begin to execute trades. And I'll try to explain some of the stuff you're seeing. It obviously has buy and sell signals that enter trades. If we enter a buy, one thing that can close it is if we actually get a sell signal, a signal in the opposite direction, will close the trade and immediately open a trade in the opposite direction. Now then, as far as closing, you can see it just happened right there. It went from long to short. Now it's in a short right now. Let's see where it ends. Short's still open. Okay. Now when it says stop loss hit, that's probably the trailing stop. So that's a profitable trade that hit the trailing stop. Now we just did it again. Flip from long to short to long again, back to short. It will do this. And these are small losses. These all compile into the small losses. And this is looking for runners. In the month of April, there were 5 or 6 trades that each made over 20% in profit throughout the month. So we're looking to catch, a handful of runners while keeping the losses to a minimum. It was a beautiful trade right here. This long went full profit. That was, if I recall, that was a 16 or 17% profit. So now we're up to April the 9th. And so what other exit conditions? So every trade has a hard stop and a take profit, but there's also a trail that kicks in at a specific point where it goes to break even. The stop loss automatically moves to break even, and then it's trailing a specific percentage behind it at that point. Here's another beautiful trade right here, this long. What else did I want to cover? As far as when is this going to be available for the public to access, now that we have the bot complete and this month of testing is complete, we're in the process of setting up the company, the entity that will own this. I have a group of partners that are all, they own various shares of this company. The company is being set up outside the United States, so we'll have full access to all the exchanges we need to trade on. That'll help the company stay legal and have unrestricted access to at least the top 20 crypto exchanges that we want to have access to. So that process is underway right now. I'm anticipating that before the end of May, we'll have exchange accounts set up and copy accounts set up where people will be able to access from their own private accounts. If I did mention before, this will be accessed through the copy trading feature on the various exchanges, where you'll fund your own account. We'll provide a link for you that will get you into the exchange, connect you to our copy trading, but you'll have control over your capital, and it will be our bot that's doing the trading for you directly through the copy trade. And you can withdraw and add more capital anytime. And the only thing you're charged the regular fees that the exchange charges, the commissions they charge per trade, plus there'll be a performance fee, which is where we make our money. That performance fee will be between 10 and 20%, depending on which exchange it is. And we'll be trading on the USDT margin pairs. Okay, so we're going to be trading with leverage, but the leverage is never going to be, we're primarily looking at, oh my gosh, look at this thing take off. That's when SWE started running. These two, there's a long right here. This is a full profit long, and it's going to, if I recall, it opens another, yeah, there's another long right there. These two trades made close to, what was it, 36, about 44% that these two trades made over a 3-day period. So that was a nice run. So what was I saying? Yeah, the performance fees are automatically deducted from your account, as well as the exchange fees. And you'll always have access to withdraw and deposit money into your account whenever you want. So we're going to initially make this available with no upfront cost. That was the plan originally. Depending on how many people join and how quickly it grows, we'll see how everything goes. And but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me either on Facebook. You probably follow my trading group. I'll post a link to that under this video. And if you have any questions about this, or if you want me to reach out to you as soon as it's available, I'll be happy to. And so you can give it a try and take advantage of some of these props. Okay, we're coming up on the end of the month here. Yep, so May just started. Looks like we finished the loss with a stop loss hit. Oh, there's one more trade still running. What's this long going to do? Okay, oh, nice way to end. The long took a nice profit. So, okay, that was the back test. You got to see how the bot runs. You can review this video and look at the entries and the exits. I did remove the signals. There would be dots appearing on here, green and red dots that are the buy and sell signals. I removed that just because it made the page a little easier to look at and less clutter on the page. But again, those are our results from April, as well as the back testing numbers we've talked about previously. And yeah, I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.